Man.
This is Alexis Morgan.
The Nuggets are not holding anything back in the wardrobe department as they made their and with it.
Hey, Kevin, thank you.
Thank you, DA. Getting some depth tonight, but the starting lineup is intact for this team. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Jay Crowder out there with Ayton. And it's Ball in at the one. And for the Nuggets, they've got Porter. Jokic is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Austin Rivers. Now here's Gordon. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
That's a great point, man. I'm going to keep my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
Good one. Yes.
reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham? He was a second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league. And there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Now, here's Jokic. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Good.
Jokic did a nice job positioning himself down in the paint. Usually he's at the top of the key, but this guy knew where he wanted to get the ball. Tried it on the inside instead.
Two open that time. Made it left too easy.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Jokic. Alonzo. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. On the way, Booker. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Now the front of the shot clock. A nice shot by Booker.
Just a great job of Booker, able to understand the timing and the quick trigger that time.
Alonzo. And the call on the shot sends into the line. Chris Paul picks up that. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Ayton in the high post. He's against Jokic. Fades and shoots. Yes, that goes in.
Hitting that mid-range shot, this is right now probably the extent of Ayton's range.
Well, that was the momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
This clearly is equal to his return games. With the Suns at full strength, able to win some games, it's obviously a huge part of their team.
Suns have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Booker fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
And Devin Booker is such a natural, gifted scorer. Even when he gets hit on that play, he stays in control with that shot.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Now, here's Jokic. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Ayton. And here's Phoenix. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Booker in the corner. Kicks it out to Paul. There's the triple. Porter pulls it in.
Not quite enough to pass. That time around, just lucky he was up.
A nice shot by Booker.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
A puzzle defended by Paul. Porter passes to Jokic. Loose. Suns lead by 7. Paul looking around. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
So both teams making some changes here. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. Outside, Green. This is to Howard. With the drive, good, and Green picking up the assist.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Morris passes to Howard. And stolen by Payne. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Here's Booker and the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, Booker's bringing some energy to this one. Always a threat to leak out and score in the open floor.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Howard gets to Green. Morris against Booker. Offensive rebound. Good D by Booker. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's George. Outside pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here is Morris. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 55 seconds left in the first. They look around. And here's Booker from the arc. Denver grabs the miss. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Morris passes to Millsap. 29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. Porter against Booker. And he can extend the lead to double digits.
Yeah, I can't see why he missed that one there, but D's close, but like plenty of room.
Up again, and Green is right there.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. On the way, Booker launches it, knocks down the three ball. Booker's got 16.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big league.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're wondering whether players watch the standings, check out this clip from Chris Paul.
We have to do is stop comparing ourselves to that.
You know, Greg, he makes a great point. Even when you have mostly the same guys, every season is different.
And if you're a coach, who'll give you gray hairs, trying to preach that to your players. Many guys don't believe it until they're in it and then have to dig themselves out of a hole.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point land. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action on the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Millsap and Jokic hold down the post for them. And there's Gordon. Then there's Austin Rivers. The group on the floor for Denver. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And basketball in the blood of Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
And another story, Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skill.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Driving the lane, it's good. He scores. That's his first basket. Missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Now, he's too good a finisher to throw that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say, as a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, playing at the highest levels. And that's something I never really thought to have your jersey hanging up in a
¿O sí?
arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably double special.
Exactly. Born and raised.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that one doesn't cost them.
And now the Nuggets, nice break. Jokic is running. Brady pulls it in. Suns leading by 11. Ball for 3. His shot misses. Nice Gordon with the ball. He brings it up to Denver. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And it's Rivers. Crosses over, going inside. And finished off by Rivers.
In your rocking chair, as Rivers does the weave through the D, makes that look easy.
Ball outside. On the way, Booker. Ball against Gordon. Launches a 3. Trey good. And the Suns lead by 12.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Millsap attacking. Rebound by the Suns. Trey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Mo Bungie. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And those definitely that they're capable of big nights. I mean, just a few players with multiple games of at least 59 points.
Well, he's always looking to put pressure on the defense, and he's got such a wide array of skills. Not only shooting the basketball, but he's showing off more of his patience and playmaking ability as he moves through his career.
And Jokic goes it down.
Jokic, is he? I think he's showing some emotion, Kevin.
This is it for Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury. He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
The Nuggets trail by 14. Here's Morris. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Jake Crowder.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
The Nuggets shooting 34 free throw attempts for the game.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
Sharks checked in for Phoenix. Mikal Bridges comes in for Crowder. Here's Payne. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Sharks, that's good.
The Sharks on the inside have really good quality footballs.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. The pass to Jokic. Over Sharks. Jokic, no good.
And his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track. They're going to find a way to win.
Here's Payne. And it's off from 3-point range. Porter finds Morris. Driving to the basket. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Puts it up. Inbound. Doesn't get it to drop corner. Now the Suns take it the other way. Booker looking around.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when these slowly get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And the shot is good. The Phoenix Suns make it down to just 12 points with the basket for Morris.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found the hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
On the wing, Booker. There's the 3. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And a lot of nice work out from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Morris. Payne grabs the board.
I hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Morris dishes to Howard. Outside, Green. In the corner, it's Morris. 6 to shoot. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Morris got 6.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
He with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Three-pointer. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. They're lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, Devin Booker putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 28 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 block. And a little redemption for him tonight. In their previous game, he was not at his best. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
Simply a special scorer. Booker, this guy is tough to stop. And we've seen this guy drop 70, that's right, 70 in a game. And he does it with a wide array of skills and constant movement.
And Shaq, your take on that? That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Still, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
They're almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Suns, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Jake Crowder out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Paul in at the point. Gordon kicks the quarter. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder. Good ball there on the Nuggets. Just 5 to shoot. Campazzo. And he carries the back. The three-pointer off lock. Suns lead by 18. Feeds the ball. It's tipped. Rivers gets a wide open look. And he's good on the three ball. Rivers has got his second basket of the night.
When you're moving the ball well, nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. So he's done with the event after the last go. And I can't say I blame him.
Bridges with the steal. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Unselfish play of Chris Paul there, has a knack for knowing when to get his guys when they're wide open.
Pass to Gordon. Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up and puts it in. Jokic just got his third basket of the night. And with the dunk contest of Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off Ray were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
But he's trailed by 18. You know, wide open look for Gordon. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Denver making a switch here. Millsap's checked in. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Gordon against Bridges. Booker outside. Ayton trying to break free. Phoenix no good that time either.
They're close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass it to Gordon. Shoots over Crowder. And no good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Bridges passes to Ayton. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Denver.
Intensity from Ayton, consistently finding different ways to get at the defense and make them overcommit. Well, DeAndre Ayton is a walking double-double. This guy has a huge physical advantage on the nights that he's playing other bigs, whether that's by his size or his ability to run the floor. And if he comes out with an aggressive mentality, he can really punish some teams throughout the course of the regular season.
Suns lead by 20. And there's the feed to Paul. Got a piece of it. The pass to Jokic. Campazzo defended by Paul. Inside. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. teams choosing it up here. And it's Millsap with the ball for Denver. Howard, the pass to Millsap. He dishes it to Morris. Green with a screen on Paul. They kick it out to Green. And the three ball is good. Green's got 5 points so far. And some think that Ayton has a chance to be in a class with some of the great big men we've seen. Be it Ewing or Robinson, Hakeem. I mean, those are very lofty standards. Brett, how does he get there?
It's a great question. I think when you talk about it, Kevin, you got to look at the defensive end. And those names that you just mentioned on a nightly basis were a force behind anybody on the perimeter. When they came into that house, it was defended. Ayton gets there. He's got a big opportunity.
Here's Howard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for Paul Millsap. And the Suns making a change here as well. Sarge is checked in. Howard hits them both. Prager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. And Matt Green, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facility.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, and stuff matters, but ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural, others like
All
myself
day.
have to evolve into it.
There's 53 seconds left here in the third quarter. Howard gets to Green, shoots the three, and another miss by Denver.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
The shot by George, no good. The Nuggets trail by 19. In the corner, it's Morris. The three-pointers right on target. Morris shot 9.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap on the boot.
And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. Booker, he's checked in for Dario Saric. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
20 seconds left in the third. Al Paul. No points in the game yet for him. And Crowder with the basket on the assist by Paul. And the Suns lead by 18. Porter looking it over. On the arc. And so it's Phoenix with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this team to become competitive. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. They trail by 18. Jokic is out there with Green. Then there's Austin Rivers. Then it's Michael Porter. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Booker scores the number. Five to shoot. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Oh boy, he was injured there.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looked.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
The Suns making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. All up top. Ayton trying to break free. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got his first 2 points. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
But he was very reliable, keeping the ball in his hands during the first half. He's had a bad case of the butterfingers here in the second.
It's Crowder on the wing. Oh, Ayton in position. Jokic with the steal. Campazzo, and some very quick points for him on that possession. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Ball finds Crowder. Pass to Bridges. A three. That's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Porter takes a three. Phoenix grabs the miss. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Paul passes to Crowder. Takes it inside. That one falls. And the Suns lead by 18.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
That feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Also, no good on the triple. Phoenix has last a lot time. 17 times he's had. 7 of 17. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Phoenix leading by 18. Ball left side. The kick out to Crowder. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ayton. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Denver's gotten off to the 4% start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Gary's hit from 3-point range.
And you really want to see a ball to try to make Porter make a move. Right there, the 3-ball look easy.
And here is Paul. He fakes it to Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the plane.
See, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Devin Booker.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Now to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Devin Booker. What's the status, David?
Hey guys, Phoenix's head trainer gave me an update. He told me it's a sprained elbow and he put some ice on it, and they're hoping that he doesn't have any inflammation. He's definitely out for the rest of tonight, and we'll probably need some recovery time beyond that. Guys, back to you.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, we have a little more training.
Yeah, we have information, baby.
It's fucking bullshit.